Hello again, class. How are you, my good students? I hope you are fine. Today, we are going to see a new tense, just like the one before we saw. This is an advanced class, which means that everything must be in English. You have to practice your hearing skills, okay? So, let's begin. Today, as you can see in the description of this video, is the past perfect tense. What is past perfect tense? It's simple. In Spanish, we would say había. Okay? In order to say, hey, yo había hecho something, right? Había hecho tal cosa. But in English, you have to say, I had done something, okay? Let's say what is, because I haven't said what is and what is. So the past perfect tense is an action that happened in a time before the now, and this action that had happened still have relevance in a past time, but this already died. I mean, the action is in the past. Okay? How to use, okay? Let's give an example of how to use it. This is how you have to use it. You use subject pronoun, could be I, he, she, it, right? And then you use the auxiliary verb, had, and the verb in the third form, past participle. Remember, there are verbs that are regular and there are other verbs that are irregular. For example, be is an irregular verb. And for example, work is an irregular verb. And the irregular verb changes. For example, be in present, right, is, am, are. In past, was, were. In past participle, been. Okay? So, because this is irregular. And what happened with a regular verb? Simple. You just have to add ed, and that's it. That's how you do it. And the same form in past tense and in past participle, okay? For example, I had worked in this company for the last 10 years, okay? Which means, yo había trabajado en esa empresa por los últimos 10 años. All right? Now, let's do the practice. First, how can we use it in negative sentence, in affirmative sentence, and in interrogative sentence? Okay? The one that I did before is not like present perfect tense, okay? This topic, this topic only use one auxiliary verb, which is had, and it's gonna be the same one even if you use I, he, she, it doesn't matter, okay? Excellent. So let's see an example in an affirmative sentence. For an affirmative sentence, we will say, he had spoken too much. All right? For a negative sentence, you just have to add not after had, the auxiliary verb. Look at this. He had been quiet for quite a long time. Are you wondering what quiet means? Yeah, quiet. And quite sounds similar, but it's not the same, okay? Quite is for a period of time, a small period of time. You're going to use it in that way, okay? Next, in an interrogative sentence, how long had I known how to swim? Right? For example, you didn't know that you had this ability. So you are like, oh, I'm a genius. Okay. How long had I known how to swim? How long had I known how to swim? Actually, it's an interesting question that you can do yourself, right? Okay. Now, let's practice. Please follow me. Look at the screen. Now, here we have I, blank space, blank space. Here, the whole hour. And the verb that you have to use is be. So what do you have to do in order to use the past perfect tense, in the correct way? That's right. If you thought about, I had been, you were right. Good job, my student. You're very smart. Of course you are. Now let's do another example. We had a blank space in that company for 2 years. Tick-tack, and the verb that you have to use is work. So, what is the answer? That's right. If you thought about, we had worked in that company for 2 years, you were right. Good job. Remember, work is a regular verb. You only have to add ed to make it past participle, all right? Excellent. Now let's practice with translation. I don't like to use the word translation, right? But let's interpret what means something from one language to another. I know, yo sé, que la mayoría de mis estudiantes hablan español. Entonces, ¿cómo yo diría, por ejemplo, lo siguiente? Vean la pantalla. Yo no me había comido el postre de Adam. Yo no me había comido el postre de Adam. ¿Cómo utilizo el past el past participle verb? ¿Cómo hago esta oración? ¿Cómo la interpreto en su forma de inglés? Correct. If you thought about, I hadn't eaten Adam's dessert, you were correct. I hadn't eaten Adam's dessert. Okay? Practice pronunciation, okay? I hadn't eaten Adam's dessert. All right, let's do another one. This. Como yo digo, nosotros habíamos comido las manzanas. Nosotros habíamos comido las manzanas. In inglés. That's right. We had eaten the apples. We had eaten the apples. All right? Well, class, this is it for today. I hope you enjoy the class. And if you do, please thumbs up and share the video with somebody that you think this video will help to learn the past participle verbs and the past perfect tense. All right? Thank you very much for being here. It's 1 year and I'm so happy, so excited to keep giving you these tips, these classes. All right, please comment below what did you like the most, or if you have any doubt about whatever. Okay, see you in the next class. Bye.